Hello, this is a record for the 1st of March 2023. Let me quickly turn off my music. So, I'm going to be charting or describing the scenarios I'm looking at, and I'm going to be going through that for 5 pairs. I've decided to cut GA and basically, for the time being, just observe and trade very small size on GN because statistically it has not been well. And that is also why I urge everyone who watches this to always journal and trust the statistics and not your mumbo jumbo mind, because a lot of times it's wrong. Okay, currently in a short on gold, and it's not looking too good, but gonna hold it as this is part of the plan, and part of the plan means, you know, gotta stick through it. But besides that, currently we're seeing a very bullish push from gold, and what we could anticipate is let's look at weekly. We had 2 strong consecutive week to the downside, right? And then we started to trade at this level at 1805. This is a support area, as you can see. Support, a lot of wicks. Oh god. All right. So what I'm anticipating is that if we do close, okay, I'm gonna lay out some scenarios. First is gonna be the bullish scenario. If we do close around this level today, let me actually get Epic Pen. Up. Okay, sick. Currently we're trading here. This is a support. If we do come above, I expect that we're gonna come and retest this level of interest. Not gonna take it because obviously this is in the middle of the candles. I want to take at the end of it, which coincidentally is also the 38. So that is what I'm looking at personally. Beyond that, if we do hit, I expect us to retrace to this level, somewhere here. That Control Shift 2. Okay, and this is going to be Control Shift 3. Okay. Nope. And it's either going to be into this level, right? This level means it's including the 22.3. I mean 23.6, I'm sorry. Or we could also witness pull back to here instead. Both works. I think both are just as likely to happen. But I do believe that we're going to have a pullback at least to this level, right? And that is 50 pips. At least. Now, if that is not the case, and we start trading, we break that, then I'm anticipating that this level, which was a FIP drawn on, I think it was this. Yeah, it was drawn here on, what is it? It was drawn on the end of last week. This could also be a potential level. But again, I am not too interested on taking this, so I'm actually gonna change the annotation here. What I am interested in is this particular level, and this could also entail the reuse of this zone right here at 1865, which I mean has been a zone in which the news after that news event with the big drop stalled for the whole week. So I am very certain that there's going to be orders here. In fact, gonna redraw it. I'm gonna stretch this. Out like this. And I'm going to also put in 3 separate entries. For this. But yeah, these are the entries I do want to take. Just judging from the fact that this was a 1865 was a level in which I might have to change this to light. 1865, 64, 65 is a place where liquidity was grabbed throughout the week and then before we push down. So coming back up, we're definitely going to have a lot of profit taking and a lot of transactions going on. And what we could see is push down here. And why down here specifically? Because we have wicks here. And then if I would assume that this is the low, then this is 23.6, which is also the profit taking area, right? So somewhere along these lines we're gonna see pullback. So again, I'm gonna annotate it here. If we do see this, that's great. Or we could also see this. That's what I'm looking at, right? Same for this. And then if otherwise, in another case, if this is not the scenario that's happening, that's gonna happen, then let's assume that we go down lower. If we do go down lower, it's pretty hard pressed for today for that to be the case. So let's just expect that. Let's assume that we tap here and we go lower. For some reason we come, I expect this area 1800 to be of interest. Okay. So 1800 is going to be an area of interest in which gold is going to at least bounce around. If this comes up, then we can draw a new fib, but if it does not, then what I'm particularly looking at is to take a long at 1780, 1790, 1780, 88. 1788 is where I want to take the long. I want to take the long, and I want to take it just like that. Simple. I marked it purple because this is a zone I'm gonna take. I don't care. It's a loss, it's a loss. Oh god. Right, and for this current trade, I think I might lose, man. To be very fair. News came out pretty mixed. Pretty bad, actually. This also means, though, that I'm going to take a silver short. $15 pips. There we go. Alright, so as for silver, I'm going to actually remove this for now. It's distracting. Silver, we have seen push down, consolidation with gold, and then a gentle step down until last week where we had news and we basically melted. Big sell off. Continued for 2 days, so Monday we stalled at this level at $20.6. And then we did not quite reach this area of interest before popping off. So it tapped 20.4 and then moved up. And now it's in this area of interest. But to be very honest, it's not looking that good, in my opinion. Okay. For silver, we have a few things going on. We could very much tap today and then come down as well, which is basically what I annotated in the chart here, right? Or we come up, break tomorrow, we go up with the news again, then we can come down. Or we maintain this bullish stance and then basically just keep on going until we hit this with a trend line to push down. Which will not be that favorable. But let's see. I am so gonna get kicked off this trade. Okay. Alright. And then if otherwise, for bearish scenario, I don't really have much. I just want to see this being the case, where we do push up, but that does not seem to be the case anymore. So we'll have to see how price behaves tomorrow, more than anything. And I don't have enough range to even sell. Like I don't think it is good to take a sell right here. In fact, I might even not take the sell at all. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. As for our beloved US 500, currently in the weekly, we're seeing that we have tapped the 100 EMA, and then now we are retracing down, rejected from the channel to. What does this entail? It entails that, I mean, currently this week we have news every single day, right? It's relatively very hard to trade. And so it makes more sense to not trade it, because my style of trading these two equity market is the fact that one sec. I base a lot of it on very strong key levels. You can see that a lot of the place where I put my chart, there are strong rejections. I'm just exploiting that kind of move again and again. As of current, we are in an upward channel. You could see this. If we do start doing a pullback, then 38.2 is an interesting level that I do want to try and take. If 38.2 fails within the same day, I'll take 50. But otherwise, I don't really think I would take it. I'm not too sure. I take it. I don't want to risk it. I'm not certain where. This is a level where there's a lot of rejection. Let's see. Going back, we have this level, and we have 61. Alright, so is this the highest we've ever been? Yeah. Okay. So this is 50 and this is 61. I rather take this. It's more appealing to me. The 61 is more appealing to me. So I'm gonna stick to that. So yeah, now you have it. Now we gotta find confluence of sorts for both pair. Price action wise, we are very similar to each other. This is probably gonna take from, if this touch, I want it to touch the same as the NAS, which is this. But I'm probably I'm not too keen to take this one. Probably gonna use it for confluence for the US 500. Actually, I'll take it. I'll take it. It does look like it has more potential, if not equal potential. So I'll probably take this, and I'll probably take the NAS as well. And for GJ, we missed this trade today. My chart was actually charted like this today, but I realized, I figured, you know, price reversed at 166, so I'm just gonna drag this down in case in the future it does come back up. I would know that this was a zone of where price found a point of reversal. So GJ, we can start from charting the downward retracement. If we thicken the chart, right, and let's give it a nice purple kick to it. Maybe blue, dark blue. You could see that we have pretty much retraced from the 76. Trace from the 76. This is a round number. We've basically climbed up in ladder. At least from this point onward. Went to 50. Down to 38. Went to 61. Down. This was a 38 retracement from this bottom, right? This drag here, we get 38. This is the extension right around here. But it's also 76.4. So this has been worked out, right? Obviously I did not see it coming, and this has already happened. Now what is left is basically if we drag, it's already been breached, so the only one we have left is to the upside. Might want to set this to default actually. There we go. Okay. Not quite reached it, but the extension. So from now, right, if I try to draw this to this, we're coming back to the 38. We could come back down even lower, and I'm not going to try and capture whatever the retracement is going to be from here. It makes no sense. I have no clue what price is doing in the grand scheme of things. What would make more sense is that we could potentially close below this trend line, and if we do, and GJ do start reversing, is we could ask ourselves, where would people want to take the first big profit? What's the profit taking area if it's going to start reversing? Well, I'm going to chart some key levels. You're going to start finding confluences for it. Right, so this one is relatively strong. We have these two, and out of these two, we could clump them up together. They are within 40 pips to one another. These zones, I wouldn't even dare trade it, man. We have a 38 reversal here. I'm gonna highlight it. Would I take it? Questionable. No, I would not. No. So currently, areas of interest that I have is just basically the ones that are already charted. If it does come down further, then I do want to see 61 being the case. So that means I'm gonna have to readjust it. Okay. So scenarios. To the downside, we start trading below. I want to see this profit taking place. Right? We might see some turbulence. On the EMA. But if market really wants to drive down, it will drive down. And that would be the area I am interested in the most. If otherwise, then we could take at 160 again. It does seem like a feasible level as well. But I'm not too sure. This level has been used multiple times, and I don't know how strong it will be when it does come back and revisit. If otherwise, and it, you know, GJ starts trading higher again. Let's say it comes down here, drives back up, then certainly, if tomorrow we do come back up, there's a very high chance that I want to take a sell here at 166. If we break the high, previous high, I might take a sell. And if not, then our next zone of interest is probably going to be at $166.9. So either that, and we go here, or none at all. So if we do come tomorrow, we can come here. And that would be profit taking. Otherwise, I'm just going to wait for next week and then we could target this area. That's it for GJ. GN, I already charted it today. If we do come down, that's what I want to see. It could either be this level that is charted, go up, or it could be the other one. Personally, I could care less. Just gonna observe, see how it goes. I have terrible win rate on GN, so like please just learn from the charting. Don't take my word for it, especially GN. But let's say we do go up, pound continues to rally. And we could see a slow climb back up to this level before going down. You know why? Because GN loves to do that. That's what GN loves to do. Let's come back up. Take a sell. And if it doesn't hold, then take a sell here, which is the 76.4, as you can see. Not sure why. Right, it's 61.8, but sorry, the reason why I charted it like this, I drew the fib like this and not this level, it's because you can observe some sort of respect. Previously, respect on these levels, and if today closed, then we could say that this is a respect of 1.958 level, right? And if we do come down here, see the upside happening as well. So that's that. yeah, that's about it. Oh, I did not get tapped out. That is crazy. I might leave my position at break slightly in drawdown, but let's see. Might actually do that. But yeah, that's basically it for today. I'm gonna post this on. I'm gonna post the screenshots of everything on my Discord and as well as on Notion, so you guys can basically go through it. But that's about it. Thank you.